تمهيدا لانطلاقته التجارية بدور العارض اللبنانية، عرض خاص لفيلم فرح بحضور طاقم العمل وأبرز الرموز الإعلامية بسينما جراند أبسي بفردان ببيروت رح يكون الليلة. ومعنا بالاستوديو حسيبة فريحة كاتبة ومخرجة بفيلم فرح، وكنتون أوكسلي executive producer and director بهذا الفيلم. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
How are you doing today?
It's great
Good.
to be here. It's lovely to be back. We filmed some of the film here.
Really?
So Télé Liban
Yeah.
features within our film. So it's lovely to be back.
عم بخبرنا كنتون انه تلفزيون لبنان موجود كمان بفيلم فرح لانه صوروا بعض المشاهد هون. First of all, I'm gonna start with Haseeba because you are the writer of the movie.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about the story. We know the story is about Lina, but tell us what's going on with Lina and what is the main plot about.
Okay. The story in general هي بنت من 18 سنة وعم تدرس بأمريكا وعندها كوابيس لأنه كتير مضغوطة، فبتروح عند حكيم لأنه ما بتعرف كيف تطلع من هذا الموضوع، فبتروح عند حكيم وبيعطيها حبة وبتاخد الحبة وبعدين بيصير لها أشياء وفترة بتفوت ببسيكوز nervous breakdown، فبيها بيكتشف هالشيء وبياخدها على بيروت، ومن هون القصة it takes a full turn. وبعدين نكتشف كتير اشياء بالقصة ما رح فوت فيها يعني بالتفاصيل، بس it's very interesting. It's a psychological thriller and it's surrounding the theme of mental health. it's very much يعني ما بنعرف شو الخيال وشو الحقيقة بالقصة. Pretty much yes.
So المرض النفسي اللي عم تقطع فيه لينا هو اللي بيخلينا نحن نعيش القصة بين الوهم والحقيقة، ومنبطل عارفين شو هو المزبوط، وبدنا نتابع خبرية لينا اللي هي كمان بدها تعرف شو عم بيصير معها وكيف بدها تقدر تتعالج.
ومنفوت معها بالجيرني يعني كأنه نحن بعقلاتها.
يعني نحن عم نعيش معها نفس الشيء اللي عم بتعيشه. And Kenton, you have worked on several projects in the past, and most of them were international and made a lot of success. And now you are working on this movie, which is Arabic and mix of different languages. Tell us more about this experience.
Yeah, I mean, I've worked in the Middle East for a long time. So I was based in the UK, ran a studio in the UK, and then I went out to Abu Dhabi. Been based in Abu Dhabi for 12 years, 13 years, between here and there, really. I love Lebanon. Lebanon has such texture and depth to the culture. There's challenges, of course there's challenges, but the opportunity here, particularly for filmmakers that love that depth of history, that depth of, texture, you know, is unique. And it's one of my favorite places in the world to work, and I've worked all over the world. I'm not just saying that because I'm in Lebanon. Genuinely, I tell everybody. I was in New York the other day and we were saying that to everybody. This is like, bizarrely, it's become my sort of home. I love it so much.
So it's the texture, it's the depth that we have, yes.
Exactly, and that, you know, in filmmaking you're trying to inspire emotion, yeah, and we're better than Lebanon that's got all that history and all of that nuance and that beauty to do that. You know, again, there are challenges, but that's part of the story too.
Exactly, definitely. سألته لكنتون إنه اشتغل بأعمال عالمية وحول كل العالم، وهلا عم يشتغل بعمل لبناني وعربي بالتحديد. فسألته عن تجربته وقال انه هو اشتغل باليوكي بالمملكة المتحدة وكمان اشتغل بالامارات، ولكن بحب الشغل بلبنان لانه عنده طابع خاص وعنده ثقافة خاصة وتاريخ كمان ببين كتير من الانفعال بالسينما وكمان بالاخراج. حسيبة tell us more، خبرينا اكثر من وين اجت وحي الفكرة لهيدي القصة وكيف لما كتبتيها هيك ترجمت، لانه كمان انت اشتغلت بالاخراج، كيف قدرت توصليها؟ لانه دائما الامراض النفسية بتترجم أو it's translated, reflected in a way cinematically different than it is actually. So كيف قدرت تكتبي بطريقة توصلي هذه الفكرة؟
أولاً الفكرة اجتني ب 2014 وكنت عم بمرق بفترة بحياتي كتير بشعة وسوداء وكل شيء، وقريت كتاب اسمه The Biology of Belief from Dr. Bruce Lipton، وغير لي نظري بالحياة، لأنه بيحكي عن الساينس تبع الابيجينيتكس، هو ساينس كيف وجه نظر حدا في يغير الجسم on a biological microscopic level، يعني كل cell will change with the perception change of somebody which is
كل
incredible.
خلية بتأثر على طريقة التفكير.
فهيدي الفكرة يعني كتير touched me، وفكرت إنه إذا هيدي الفكرة فيها تغير حياتي بركة فيها تساعد كتير ناس. فإذا بكتب قصة عن هيدا السبجكت يعني في إنه profound meaning ومسج وحبيته كتير. ففتت يعني in my own journey، وبعد 6 سنين القصة صارت فرح.
يعني بعد 6 سنين حطينا كل التفاصيل وحطينا كل الاشياء اللي لازم كرمال نقدر نحولها لفيلم كمان.
Exactly.
Kenton, what was your first reaction when you read the story? Who approached who talked to who?
Well, so I don't know if you know, but Haseeba is my wife. Okay. So you know, I've been a part of this journey since the beginning. Yeah, you know, I think my objective with this film is actually we were with a friend last night, and they said we never go and watch Lebanese films anymore. Like we only go and watch US films. My objective with this film is when I read the script, it's a universal story. I can make this story in UK, I can make this story in the UAE, I can make it in LA. But it's so much more profound when told with Lebanon because there's specific issues that are here. And why I was excited is I wanted to make a film and tell a story with the skills that I've brought on things like Fast and Furious and Star Wars and Top Gear, which is the projects I've worked on. And kind of give that back really as a piece of filmmaking to Lebanon. I hope when people go and watch it is that yes, it's a Lebanese film. You can feel that it's authentically Lebanese.
The story is Lebanese.
Yeah, but the filmmaking you will hold up and you'll go, okay, this is an international project that could be anywhere. And we hope we see that when people go to the cinemas. That's what drew me to the project is adding that extra that I hope that we're able to bring. You know, producer on the project did things like Mad Max Fury Road, like Lion. The post-production team did Gravity, did Wes Anderson's film. Like it's a properly made film, like an international film, but of a Lebanese story. And I'm very, very proud of that. And I'm very proud of Haseeba's script as well.
Of course, it's about the whole team that is giving into the movie, because there is a special sample that you can tell when you watch a movie that this movie is American, this movie is Italian, this movie is Lebanese. And when you mix them together, you might get more audience drawn in who likes this type of direction but this type of story. So this is a nice mix too. سألته لكنتن انه شو اللي حمسه انه يعمل هذا النوع من الافلام وهو اشتغل بعدة اعمال عالمية. قال انه خبرته بستار وورز وخبرته بفاست اند فيوريوس بيقدر كمان يطبقك بقصة لبنانية ويقدر يفرجي اخراج عالمي لقصة لبنانية، لانه مع حديثه مع عدة اشخاص قالوا له انه السينما اللبنانية ما عم بتكون بذات المستوى تبع السينما الامريكانية، وحب هو يمدج هول الستيلين مع بعض كرمال يقدر يوصل هيدي الفكرة. We have a trailer ready for the movie. So we're going to play the trailer so people can know what we're talking about, and we'll continue the interview.
شي مرة حلمت بمنامك كوابيس بتحسن حقيقية وبتضلك عايشن انت واعي.
وينا كيف تكم سنين؟
من أول ما فت على الجامعة ما بعرف شو بنام عم بصوت. I think something's wrong with me.
أنا رح أحجز على أول طيارة شيلها. حطيت لك أحسن أستاذ. هيك بتدرسي بالبيت تحت نظري.
ما أنا بهيك أوقات بتمنى لو أمي كانت بعدها عايشة.
بعتقد لما تاخد الأدوية مضبوطة تصير كتير منيحة.
I think it's important for your progress at this stage of treatment for you to get to know who she was.
بلا عينك عليها. هلا رح زد لك الدوز تبع الزابا وبهلا رح تتحسن.
بتعرفي شي عن دواء اسمه كزابا؟
هسه عم بيراقبوني.
بدي منك تساعديني بالتحقيق.
كيف بعرف إنه في أوثق فيك؟
ما فيك توثقي إلا فيني.
بابا معلي إذا خبرتني كم شغلة عن ماما.
زيرو مثل فيران تجارب لفرمينا.
خبريني لينا مع مين عم تقضي وقتك؟
ليه بدي خبرك شي عني إذا ما بعرف شي عنك أنت؟ ما توقعت ارجع لهون لقد بكير. Inside me, you somehow hypnotize me.
الاكتئاب والاضطراب النفسي هو اللي عم يسبب لك هالشيء، مش الأدوية.
مني مجنونة. وبيس بتضيعك بين الحقيقة والخيال، بتصير تشوفهم وتخاف تحكي عنهم، لأنه بتعرف إنه يوم من الأيام معقول يتحقق.
فرح مثل ما ذكرنا اليوم بعرض خاص افون بريمير، ولكن بيكون بصالات السينما ابتداء من الخميس ب 24 الشهر، وفيكم كل العالم تتوجه وتحضروا. We have seen Stephanie Atalla in the lead role, and we have seen also Majdi Mashmoushi and a big number of actors. Today is going to be the avant-premiere of the movie, and tomorrow it will be released in all of the cinemas in Beirut. But the movie has gotten a lot of good critiques. And as we have seen in the trailer, it got a lot of awards too. Tell us a little bit about the awards. Who wants to tell us more?
So I suppose what we're very proud of is this film has done very well in North America as well. And I think that's a great thing for Lebanon, because we're sitting there at these awards as almost like an ambassador to the country. And we're very, very grateful for how it's been seen and reflected on there. We won Chelsea Film Festival in New York. It's not top 5 festival in America. We won Alexandria Film Festival, Best Arabic Film. We won a festival in Montreal as well, Best Film there. Production design was also honoured, which I'm really grateful for, because again, it's that what we're talking about, that expectation and standard is we're at international festivals winning awards for Lebanon for that production design, and I think that's quite unique. I think weirdly, I think the review we're most proud of is it was reviewed by British Medical Journal, which, as you know, is probably one of the top 5 publications in medicine in the world. And I mean, do you want to talk a bit about Dr. Khalid's review?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I've read his comment. He said that this movie is very smart and makes you think a lot, right?
Yes, it's thought-provoking.
خبرينا شوي عن الموضوع حسيبة.
هو كان استغرب كثير كيف الريسيرش تبع القصه صارت very specific، لانه في شيء اسمه السيروتونين syndrome يلي a lot of psychiatrists are talking about هلا. وانا I discovered it like a few years ago لما كنت عم بعمل الريسيرش للستوري. It's very contradictory to what the popular belief is انه depression is caused by lack of serotonin, which is not really the case. هلا هو كان بده يسأل يعني how did you manage to get such specific even details on the behavioral and psychiatric symptoms and cases of this person. It was very interesting لأنه he was so happy that it was in a bit more of a widespread film, and really enjoyed the journey and was entertained. فكتير it was very flattering to us.
He was watching the movie but at the same time looking at it from the medical perspective.
And he was like, you were on point with this. So I felt very good. Doctors validating.
اكيد. وسالتهم هلا لكنتون وحسيبه انه الفيلم اخذ جوائز كثير عالميه، وذكر لنا كنتون انه كان فاز كمان بمهرجان تشيلسي للسينما، وكمان فاز بجوائز بكندا، وكمان بمهرجان فيلم بالاسكندريه. وهذا الشيء كثير خليه يحس بفرح، لانه كان كمان عم بيوصل هذا المعيار الانترناشونال العالمي اللي كان عم بيحكي عنه لبلاد كمان عم تقدر هذا الشغل. وكمان حكينا عن المنطلق الطبي لهذا الموضوع، لانه اخذوا نقاد كثير طبيه كانوا عم يحكوا انه الطريقه اللي عم يتعالج فيها هذا الفيلم من الطريقه الطبيه كمان كثير محدده وكثير مزبوطه، لانه بغض النظر انه الاشخاص اللي مدبرسه ما عندها فرح بحياتها كمان عم بيكونوا عم بيتصرفوا بالطريقه اللي عم نشوفها بالفيلم. حسيبه, what is going to happen after فرح for you?
هلا عم بشتغل على two projects.
Okay.
One project I've been working on for 10 years plus, who was series. Another project, it's more of a comedy, light-hearted film.
Okay.
فبنشوف
It's
يعني.
a mix.
It's a mix.
Kenton, you have traveled all over the world, and right now you're here focusing on Farah. What's coming next? Are you gonna work on more Lebanese projects or?
Yeah. So I mean, I'm always working, so I have a company. My company is currently producing a British series in Dubai at the moment. And then I'm currently penciled on a project next year in Saudi Arabia, working with a lot of Lebanese talent, actually. I have a project in development for Lebanon that is a story I really want to tell. And it's very, very Lebanese, but with universal themes that are very important to everyone. I don't want to spoil it, but it's kind of
a general idea,
like Romeo and Juliet between, like not about love, about brotherhood. Is kind of the story. And yeah, I'd love to make this, and then I have another show, a big film, hopefully next year in the UK that I'm going to direct. So it's busy, but this is still good. This is still where we love to come back to. Really.
Yes, of course. سألته لكنتن على الأعمال المستقبلية عم بيشتغل عنها وكمان لحسيبة. في كتير أشياء جاية، في أشياء كوميدي وكتير غيرها، وكنتن كمان عم بيشتغل على أفلام بالإمارات وكمان أفلام بريطانية، ولكن رح يضل يشتغل بلبنان لأنه بيحب كمان الجو، وعم بيشتغل كمان إن كان بالسعودية مع تالنتس ومواهب لبنانية عديدة. Farah is going to be released on Thursday. People are going to go, and what are they going to expect from the movie? What are they going to leave with?
Always my hope is that they feel something. I don't care whether they feel angry at us for making the film or they love the film. If they feel something, we've had an impact on their lives. And I think they will come out of it feeling hope. Because that is really what the story is about. It's about a search for joy and the fact that joy can be found within all of us. And I think that message of hope, and maybe even a crazy outsider coming into Lebanon and seeing the hope that this place still has a value. And that's what I hope comes out of it.
يعني ان شاء الله او ماي جاش انا كثير محمسه بس ان شاء الله بيحبوا القصه وان بيفوتوا بالاكسبيرينس. انا بفكر فيها كانه الفرح اكسبيرينس really more than just a movie, انه رح يحسوا بكثير emotions و it's intense. So ان شاء الله بيطلعوا مع كثير افكار وجواب or like inspiration واكثر شيء empowerment. ما بعرف الكلمه بالعربي بس
يحسوا بقوه.
يس بقوه بحالهم you know.
سألتهم لحسيبة ولكنتن شو الأشخاص اللي بدها تروح تحضر الفيلم شو رح تتوقع تظهر من السينما ومع هيك أخذتهم من الفيلم. قالنا كنتن إنه يضل في عندهم فسحة أمل ويقدروا ياخذوا من هيدا الفيلم حيلا شيء خليهم يفكروا أو يحسوا ويقدروا يعرفوا إنه الفرح هو موجود بداخلهم وبيقدروا يحصلوا عليه ويوصلوا له بالنهاية. وحسيبة كمان كان جوابها واضح، وحسيبة كمان بدها الأشخاص يكونوا عم بيتقووا وعم بيلاقوا إنه هيدا الفيلم عم بحسسهم بشيء تيكملوا كمان. Any last words you want to say for the Lebanese people or for people to go watch the movie, Kenton?
I hope they do get to watch it, and I hope that it's accessible to a wide view, not just within cinemas, but later more people will watch it. I just remember there are a lot of people outside that love your country, and we want it to succeed, and I hope this film will create that as well.
Thank you. And you are one of those people who still believe in Lebanon.
Very much so.
After everything that's been going through and all of the projects you have, you still came back to Lebanon and produced a Lebanese movie. So that's something also very empowering and motivating. حسيبة كلمة أخيرة.
لإلي الفيلم هو مثل رسالة حب للبنان. يعني إن شاء الله نحس فيها إنه في أمل مستقبل للبنان لانه عم نفوت هلا مش عم نفوت فايتين يعني بمرحله كثير صعبه. ف I really hope يعني انه بنطلع فيها and ما بنعرف قد ايه وقت بتاخذ بس I really hope this will be مثل like re-inspiration for the country and getting in touch with the love that we all have for this country.
ان شاء الله يعني دائما بنقول الامل ما بيموت، وعلى امل انه كل الاشخاص تكون كمان عم تاخذ قصص بوزيتيف معها وتكون عم تتعلم من الاشياء اللي عم تقطع فيها كرمال تطلع اقوى. I want to thank you very much حسيبة فريحة, writer and director for movie Farah, and Kenton Oxley, executive producer and director for the movie. You're very welcome and best of luck for the movie. We're going to all go and watch it and we will give you our feedback of course.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
صبحيتنا بتكمل ولكن بعد بريك قصير.